Yo, yo, yo! We are back for another Hollow Knight video. I am not hungover, I'm not tired, I am in a peak Hollow Knight condition. I wouldn't say peak, I've had days where I'm just happy and having a good time with friends just earlier, you know. But no, I'm just a well-rested, alright mood, you know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't say peak because that makes it much more sad when I lose inevitably. Because I won't win. I've reached the big three, the trifecta of Nightmare Grimm, Pure Vessel, and then the Absolute Radiance, of course. And I think I am pretty confident for the in the Pure Vessel fight. I played the 4th Pantheon not that long ago. Like I finished that, all bendings. And then I spent a lot of time practicing Pure Vessel, more than I in fact needed, because I managed to beat him a few times consistently on Ascended. And I also did a few Radiant runs as well, because it's just fun. I love that fight. So yeah, I think I can beat that. Nightmare Grimm though, I'm still not that confident. Fuck. Okay, maybe, you know, clearly I'm not in peak condition, but it's alright. It's the early bosses. I can warm up here, it's fine. Nightmare Grimm is just a lot more. It's very punishing. You know, you don't get any life blood or anything for that fight because you just fought a bunch of other fights and stuff like that. You know, the whole thing with Markoth, Zote, and False Knight, False Champion. Also a dangerous trifecta. That I'm still struggling with, to be fair. I think I've kind of gotten Markoth down though. You know, I used to hate that boss. Absolutely despised it. When I first did my Pantheon of 5 without like all bindings, I would just do it normally. Markoth was the fight that I struggled with the most, I think. And then, you know, after the Radiant as well. But I remember distinctly like practicing a lot against Markoth. Just spending a lot of time beating him on Ascended and then Radiant as well. And it was a struggle. I remember I made a whole ass charm combination to fight him specifically. Like I would like absolutely go hard on spellcasting, which wasn't usually my style. Early days of the game, I just relied on normal nail swings, you know. As I think a lot of people do. Just going quick nail, I think it's called quick slash, Mark of Pride of some kind, strength upgrade as well. And then perhaps a few minor upgrades in our various places, like, oh, you know, Wayward Compass, or you can get like fucking Dung Defender thing, or Grim Child, I don't know. Mostly I was just working on my nail, making that as strong as possible, the basic attack. Which is something I quite like about all bindings here, is that it's really pushed me to not rely on the nail as much. Because, you know, my nail does a lot of damage, like not less damage because of the nail upgrade. Fuck, the nail binding I should say, the one I'm almost touching with my character right now. Makes me really want to rely on my soul more. My soul gauge is also a lot shorter, like smaller, so I can't really store any soul. So yeah, it also just makes me use it as soon as I get it, which I think honestly is gonna help me become a lot better of a player. Like throughout the whole main game, I kind of managed to beat everything without needing to rely on my soul or like play optimally with proper soul use. I didn't need to think about how powerful Shriek was. Realized it does a good amount of damage, but you know, it's difficult to use. You know, it's like strong, but it's above you. Man, just hit someone. It's not safer. It's only when I really started playing the like 5th Pantheon against like the Radiance when I realized, oh shit, Shriek really does work here. And then all bindings, of course, Shriek is like my main damage output. Absolutely. Does like 80 damage. I think my nail swing does 8. So yeah. Also nail, like quick slash and all that stuff. I really neglected that throughout the main game. Because it's just slightly different. And I don't know how worth it is. It's like one nail swing like that does 2.5 like normal nail damage, I'm pretty sure. But when you like have to charge it up and stuff, I don't know if you have quick slash, you know, as I did, you really didn't need to charge the stuff because you just hit 3 times in a row. So, you know, why use quick, like, Great Slash if you can just hit the enemy 3 times and do more damage and gain more soul that way? But, you know, when you have less health and less damage in general, I'm playing a lot more safe, dodging attacks, and then finding the right moment to do a huge hit. And I think that's cool. Also, it's a lot longer range, which is used for like Markov fights, where I'm struggling to like catch him. He's got the shields around him. Doing a dash slash gets you a good range on attack. Blah 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 blah. Once again, just a niche, like not really niche. It's like cool attack that I really never engaged with during the main game. That all bindings have made me more thoughtful of. I genuinely enjoy it, not all bindings. You know, when I first like beat the Pantheons and stuff, I never expected to do the all bindings. Anyway, I did not want to engage with the bindings. I thought, meh, doesn't sound fun. Which I think is ironic considering where I am now. But like, I remember I tried a bit. Like, I did one without like charms because it's the easiest, I think. And a soul gouge one, the soul one, because you know I didn't really use souls, so it wasn't needed. But otherwise, I didn't really want to engage with it. Now having almost beaten the challenge, almost having beaten every Pantheon with all bindings, you know, there's only 3 bosses left that I have to beat. I can truly see the value of having done this. I've become a lot better of a player, and it's made me engage with a lot more of the mechanics. You know, like, I love Hollow Knight for the combat and boss fights as like the first, and then exploration and charm and atmosphere as a second. No, I said like 3 things to be on the second place, but I just wanted to emphasize how much I love the combat in this game. It is very fun. Very basic toolkit, but you actually do get a lot of depth with it. You know, I say basic toolkit, but stuff like, you know, Great Slash, you can pull that off, and Cyclone Flash and all that. There's a lot of actually a lot more moves than you need to use to win the game, but it can help you. I don't know, it just makes the game a lot more interesting, the combat, which I already love. So I'm happy about playing all bindings. Whether or not I recommend it to other people, whether or not I'd recommend it, I should say. Don't know if that before was. English is hard. Anyway, don't know if I'd recommend it. I want to like try it out. I think Pantheon 5 all bindings is a bit extreme. Generally speaking, it's not as fun, because you have to go through a lot of boring bosses before you reach the interesting ones. Like, for example, like this guy, he killed me a lot of times in the early days. Because I was kind of bad and I wasn't as patient and I was. Yeah, I guess I was just bad at the game. So honestly, I would have more fun trying to master the later bosses than the first ones. Now I have pretty much downloaded every early boss in the game, which probably I should have done from the start. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely recommend playing the first 4 Pantheons on all bindings. I think you learn a lot, especially if you're like me and used only nail basically for your attacks. Like, you know, just sometimes you throw out a shade, but you'd rather use it on healing. It's only 4 health and access to 3 charges of soul. You kinda need to use your soul in different ways in order to be confident. So yeah, I don't know. I think I've kind of like circled the point a bit too much in a way. I don't really know what to yap about today. I don't have anything like meaningful to say. So this will hopefully this will be a video where I get far and I can say, wow, look at this, I reached Nightbreaking Grimm. Sorry for not having practiced enough. I have practiced, not since well, I've practiced more since last time I reached Nightbreaking Grimm, which is a few days ago, I think. But I haven't mastered them at all. Which probably is not the best thing. Oh shit. Oh, why would he go that far back and use that move? Is he just trying to psych me out? That's him again, yeah, I was about to say like, oh, that's not his AI. He's doing it again? Why? Okay, he hit me, so I guess it works out. But like, he's going back to use that move, it's less likely to hit me. Like the other guy, that makes sense. Like he jumps to the one side of the screen because he makes a long ass dash slash and all of that. But is it not? Alright, whatever. I think it's Matto. It's the Cyclone Flash. Cool move, bro. All the moves are cool. Thank you. This fight is also cool. Man, most of the fights in this game. I should make a tier list, I think. I can start theory crafting right now about what the tier list will be. In S tier, Sisters of Battle, first off. I absolutely love that fight. Probably my favorite fight in the entire game. My only complaint is that you can just kind of use dive, Desolate Dive, and trivialize the fight entirely. I didn't really realize this until I started doing all bindings and watched other videos on other people doing it, you know, seeing what the optimal strategy and all is and all that. I did that today actually. I watched Trolector. He's just a dude who's beating this game multiple times, beating this challenge multiple times, all bindings. I think at some point he made a series about how many times in a row he could beat the game, beat all bindings. Sometimes even without life, but he's a god of this game. He is an absolute god. Anyway, so yeah, I watched some videos on other people fighting Sisters of Battle, and I saw that people just use dive like this and gain invulnerability, as well as hitting all the different sisters at the same time. It's absolutely the optimal move for that fight, which is a bit sad because I much prefer just the nimble dodging around, avoiding as many hits as you can. Actually avoiding every hit, perfectly dodging around the constant spree of attacks while doing some chip damage every now and again. Every jump you slide down in order to hit them, and you go to the side, you quickly attack as well, and it's just a really fun, it's just a lot of fun just trying to maximize your, I'm kind of lost for words here. Maximize damage while avoiding them perfectly. Fighting different small nooks and crevices to get an attack in. And I don't know. It's a lot of fun. My favorite fight because of that. You can use dive in order to make it less fun, but whatever. Doesn't really take from the fight. I think the sheer amount of enjoyment I've had with the fight isn't ruined by the fact that it's unnecessary to play it the fun way. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, he's so slow, I forgot. This fight is so normal, dude. B tier. It's not a bad fight. I've just gotten too good at it. It's a good fight. It's over average, I think. Okay, I guess I should argue, find a way to properly rank the fights, because obviously most of these fights are just goated. Compared to other games, they're just amazing. I think the average fight in this game is a lot better than the average fight in other games. So I need to think about whether or not I'm judging the am I judging with the tier list based on all the bosses in this game or all the bosses in any game that I've ever experienced? Because that kind of determines a lot. For example, up levels. If I'm judging based on fights in this game, like Hollow Knight, this would be a D tier fight. You know, not a lot of fun compared to the others. If I'm judging based on all games in general, this would be pulled up to a C tier because it's not that bad. I actually kind of like the thematic of there's just two. I don't know. It's difficult and not that interesting. It's not okay. It's not easy and not that interesting, but it can get kind of annoying. But it's better than a lot of fights. It's not. I don't know. It's oh fuck. Yeah, I should be careful. It's kind of hard to evaluate. Based on all games in general, maybe it'd still be D tier. I guess it's opinions anyway, so I don't need to match it compared to other games. Mantis Lord / Sisters of Battle, of course, is S tier even among this game. in terms of every game it'd be like S+. I think, okay, I will make a tier list based on all bosses in this game, and only this game. Then if I want to, you know, I'm kind of confused on this one. What should I do? I feel like it'd be better if I had a tier list based on my comparison to every boss fight in any game, because that makes me clearly be able to label different fights as, this is an A tier fight, this is a B tier fight, and I can reference other games, like if I need to, if I'm playing, let's say, fuck, what's it called? God of War. If there's a boss fight in there, I can say, I can reference a fight in this game that's kind of similar and say that's, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm kind of yapping about. It's kind of difficult making, like, judgments, like, you know what I mean? Like, genuine, like, proper evaluation when I'm just kind of playing Hallownest at the same times. I can just yap about things in my head, like, spur out every word that I'm thinking without really thinking about the words themselves. You know what I mean? I don't think before I speak in these videos, which is kind of why I've said a lot of the weird shit that I've said. But here I'm trying to evaluate whether or not... Okay, you know what? Let's make this easier for myself and just not think about it. And I'm just going to rank bosses without really thinking about it at all. Just kind of vibes. Do they pass the vibe? Like, offer a bit of explanation. I think that'll be fun. Systems of Battle, S+. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to explain it. Yep. Then we'll go like through every boss I meet. I'll explain my thoughts on the boss while we're fighting them. Or I get derailed and talk about something else at some point. It's also fine. Other bosses that I've fought so far. Let's think. False Knight. Very easy. This was the first boss for a lot of people. It's not supposed to be that fun for later players. You can't get soul from hitting the armor, which I think is a strange addition. Like, it's like it's a cool concept. You're hitting the armor, so you don't get soul because the soul is only from hitting the creature. But as the first boss fight, I feel like it kind of makes the player like get confused a bit, like why they're not getting soul, or like maybe they don't expect to get soul on every enemy. There's also a lot of different enemies in the game that wear armor, and you can hit them just fine for soul. So it's an interesting gimmick. I think it's a bad gimmick for the first boss. Because it might confuse people. And you know, I suppose you don't get soul because the armor is not even touching the creature controlling for the most part. That kind of makes it kind of confused on how they can move the armor around, blah blah blah. Weird gimmick. First fight, I'll give it like C tier. False Champion, however, is a lot of fun. It's just a really quick version of the fight. It's very difficult, very punishing. The double damage. I'm kind of thinking of it from like an all binding standpoint, where it is just outrageous in some ways. Like, very fucking dangerous. Oh my god. Okay, Marmu. Easy F tier fight. Like, I'm thinking about getting a like E tier maybe, or top of F tier, because there's definitely fights that is worse than this. My problem with this fight is that it's incredibly boring. It's just the same attack over and over again, with a lot of chaos factor that just can't really be predicted. A lot of RNG, I'm calling it chaos because it sounds more ominous. Just RNG. It's a weird like physics mechanics. Does not really work that well. So I'd probably put an F tier. Flukmarm. I suppose this could go an F tier as well. Maybe E tier. You know, no, it sucks. When I beat Silksong in the main game, I didn't have a nail upgrade that made me kill the things immediately. So it was like a struggle. Like, it was a genuinely just very difficult to get rid of those beasts. I think I could have just done like what I do now and Cyclone Slash, and then Shriek and stuff. Cyclone Slash, Shriek, blah 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 blah. But I didn't, so it took a long time. I'd put it on an F tier as well. That's 3 F tiers in a row that I just played. Lost Kin. Just Lost Kin? I don't know. I'm thinking C or B tier. This is not a bad fight. I know, I'll put him in B tier. He's not hard at all, but he's got some fun gimmicks. You can really like dodge around him, and instead of dodging him, in some ways you can just attack him and move him around, which is really fun. Like, as well as like Hoarded and stuff, there's bosses you can just kind of push around and bully in a way, and like he has that weird like headbanging attack you can poke on top of, which is kind of like high skill floor that people maybe not like just try to dodge during that attack, but you can find a way to get a lot of damage in while also being fun. So honestly, yeah, I'll put I'll put like Lostkin on, like Broken Vessel Lostkin on it. I don't remember which one is which. Put that in B tier. Galleon. F tier fight again. Holy shit, I just hate green bosses. Perhaps I should put them in E tier, a lot of the fights, because there's fights that I hate more. No, I don't know about that. No, actually, this is an F tier fight. Holy shit, I dislike this. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, no, this is vibe-based. Of course, my vibes are just going to be generally more extreme and not as nuanced. So yeah, Galleon F tier. Get fucked. All Galleon supporters, fuck you. Shio here. Oh, I could put this in S tier. Oh, I could put this in S tier. I'm thinking A or S. It's just a fight that when I first fought him, I was very like troubled. Holy shit. He was a difficult fight for me. Because he's relatively quick. You know what I mean? He has got a lot of projectiles everywhere. You know, you think of this like, oh shit, this is a chaos fight, like, oh, what the fuck. I guess that's the difference between chaos and RNG, is that chaos is just when a lot of stuff's up the screen. You gotta keep track of everything. But she was not really a chaos fight because it's not random. Except for this attack where stuff falls from the heavens. I got to keep at it. Oh god, yeah, no, my bad. I tried to heal there, it's not what you do. I think what I love about Shio is that all his attacks are clearly like telegraphed with color. Like the purple attack, I understand that immediately. You just look at the paintbrush, and like yellow and like blue, and you can see exactly what he's going to do and you can react accordingly. All his projectile he shoots out are also entirely predictable. They do the exact same thing every time. It's quick, but you can react quickly as well because what the fuck? So yeah, it's just a fun fight. You can master this fight really easily, I think. Which I like a lot. It's very fun. And I'm not even doing cool stuff in this fight right now. Kinda wish I had. You can like dash through him, shriek upwards. Only way you can really shriek during his attacks and stuff. Love this fight. I'll put it in next tier. Hell yeah. Generally speaking, all the Nail Monsters are pretty fun. Oromato, wouldn't put them in S tier. Maybe B or A. High B, low A. They're good. And Sly, of course. He is challenging. But you know, I've kind of come to enjoy this fight a lot more during these like P5AB bindings. I don't know. When I first played him, I didn't really like him. But now I do. Now I do. Hive Knight. I'll put this like in D or E tier. Not an F tier fight. It's just not a fun fight either. Like, just a lot of chaos as well, putting a lot of random shit on the screen, bees coming up. Just generally speaking, he is like one of those fights you can push around, which I think is generally kind of fun. But the chaos here, with bees coming down, you got a lot of like stuff to worry about. And that's not really that fun. It's hard to shriek him, because he gets pushed around and because he moves so much. He's like a teleport fight, he just kind of teleports around and hits you. And, I'll put him in D tier. He's not that bad. He's just not that fun. But he's not unfun to fight. He's just a bit annoying. I'll put him in D. Low D. Low D. Elder Who, man. This guy's not very fun. Like, it's just... I guess he's kind of a chaos fight. Not really, because... Like, sure, you can do this attack where you, have to find the right way to dodge, like the right area real quickly. You gotta react, it's a bit chaotic. But with Shade Cloak, that is entirely trivialized. I guess I don't have him when you fight him in the main game, but you do in the Pantheon, so it's just kind of boring. This fight, instead of becoming this fight, like, oh, you have to dodge these things, being careful to, like, react properly. It's a fight where you think, oh my god, please stop using that attack, just come and attack me. Today, this time, easy as hell. Holy shit, he was kind to me. He never really went off to, like, teleport away and stuff like that, so that's huge. I'll give Elder Who, like, a D or C tier. He's just kind of annoying. He chooses whether or not he wants to play or not. And you know, that's kind of annoying. He can just disappear on the screen. So I'll put him in low C. I'll put him in D tier. He's on the same level of High Knight, where he's not an issue. He's just kind of annoying. Collector here. Okay. Fuck. Yeah, no, I realized that. That was my bad. There's a huge difference between Collector all bindings and Collector without all bindings. Also on like Ascended is very important as well. When you can't hit these enemies twice, this is a whole nother game. Man, this sucks. What? Oh my god. Oh my god, that fucking sucked. Holy shit, I took so much unnecessary damage there. Oh, what? I'm failing so hard. I don't know. What am I doing? Okay. Okay, I didn't get hit on that. That's nice. Hit LD. I'm fucking up. I'm choking you. Gotta kill that ass bidder. Okay, huge, huge, huge. I'll go this way and just heal. Don't even shriek him. Holy shit. Thank you. But I gotta nail it on them. There's one of those. Okay, huge, huge, huge. Oh, that was a struggle. Collector. Normal Collector. I don't even remember him. I only think of him as the Trollictor. Shit. I don't even know what to do. He's in his own tier, bro. He's an enigma. I can't judge him like I would another fight. He's too powerful. Oh my god. He has too many vibes. Fuck you. This fight I just really, like, last night, I guess, I realized you can just pogo him and it makes the entire thing a lot easier. Which is why she exists, like the lady. Otherwise you can just ignore her, but with pogo she becomes like the only, like there she becomes an issue. Oh, this is stupid. Yeah. Whatever. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Glue me? Yeah, he glue me. He glue me. I'll put this in C tier. It's not fun. It's not that bad. It's like, it's better than... I guess it's on the same tier as maybe Hive Knight. I don't know if I put it in C tier. He's No, it's not that fun. But it's not bad. Okay, I feel like C tier is the average. D tier is something that's under average. I think in general, Hollow Knight bosses are pretty great, so I'm putting a fight that would in... It's just a fine fight in comparison to what I love about the game. He can't compete, and therefore I think of it as a worse fight. I'll put him in C tier. I'll put Hive Knight in C tier as well. No, I think I have just a general dislike against Hive Knight, which I can't explain. Troop Master Grimm. Don't know. A lot of the fights in this game have like a harder version of them. When I mostly just remember the harder version because that's what I've spent longer practicing and I've spent more time thinking about. I suppose this is kind of cool that you fight him once where he's kind of weak and then he goes all out on you. But he's not that interesting. In just this fight, the only thing I can do is compare him to his other version. And so this just seems boring in comparison. So I'll put it in C tier. I don't care about him. Oh fuck. Okay, I kinda fucked up there. Yeah. C tier fight, whatever. American Grimm though? Well, I don't even know which tier he'd be on. Probably B tier. He's not. Oh, maybe A tier. I don't know. I think American Grimm is in B tier. I love the fight. It could be A. Actually, it probably should be A. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I put a lot of fights in S tier, so that's what I'm thinking of. You know, American Grimm is an A tier fight. I know I'm putting B tier. I put. He's better than like Oro and Matsu, who I put in B tier, I think. Oh yeah. Oh, I couldn't jump that high. Fair enough. Yeah, generally this. Oh yeah, I just don't think about this fight at all. American Grimm is the only Grimm I remember. But I guess it kind of sets up a lot of attacks for you, so when you fight American Grimm, you're kind of used to him. Also putting a little twist on them. Could be like your reusing assets, but no. This fight, like this move, for example, is like subverted, where you find a way to dodge, but just dodge, like jumping above it. American Grimm's version is different. Like, that is not the way you dodge him anymore. This move doesn't even show up on. Again, just jump above. The American Grimm version, there's a whole ass different pattern you need to do. It's a lot more fun, honestly. The music cuts out when you do that. It's kind of interesting. Give you a little bit of break. I think it's also like his choir that's making the music, so when he's done, like when he goes out of it, I guess they go out of it as well. They can stagger. Yeah. Soul. Let's see. Who's next? Umo? Ooh, A tier fight. Just off the bat, I feel like it's an A tier fight. I don't know, it's kind of weird to put them above Oro and Matsu, because I feel like Oro and Matsu have like pretty much the same moveset as these guys, with slight variation. Oh fuck. But I do this, which Oro and Matsu, I guess, actually, I feel like Oro and Matsu are just a better version of this fight. It's an easier version, but also a better version. The rolling, it's kind of an interesting gimmick where you are more like, or encouraged to use Soul to fight them, which I think is cool. Because, you know, in general I didn't use much Soul in the game, but now that I'm playing all bindings, I feel like Soul is one of the most fun things about combat. Is finding ways to use your big attack Soul thing, and like also using getting enough Soul to use them by being aggressive. You know, you gotta be aggressive to be even more aggressive. Fun gimmick. Oops. Yeah, you know what? I like this fight. Maybe it's just an equal to Oromato. A lot of people struggle this fight when they fight on the first time, like in the main game. Which makes sense, it is a difficult fight, but I kind of like the difficulty. Right now I'm kind of fucked up. I took a lot of damage there in short succession. That shit shouldn't have happened. I'm generally pretty confident in this fight. Wouldn't be maybe A tier. Oromato gets elevated to A tier as well. They're fun. I love them. Yeah. I can live with that. I don't even remember who's in B tier now. Oh well. Umu. Normal game Umu. Main game like. probably E. Not an awful fight. E or D tier. I think that it's worse than Hive Knight, so just kind of, I don't know. I'll put normal Umu in E tier. Ascended Umu, or rather like Hall of Gods Umu, where you have to use the jellyfish. Oh my god, really? I got melee by Umu? That's a whole different story. I love this gimmick. I mean, it's not that fun. It's just kind of an interesting idea. It makes more thematic sense to me as well. Like, I like having Quill with me and all that, but... Did he just iframes through that? What the fuck? I'm the only one supposed to do that. Oh my god, I've missed so much. It is kind of a weird RNG thing with these guys, can be kind of annoying though, so maybe it's not that great. But I like Umos. No, I don't. Hard to say, like, he's kind of annoying and I've lost to him and it never feels great to lose to him. He is just kind of a pain, actually. I think I just have a love for the creativity of, like, how this fight was. Is it even that creative? Jellyfish against jellyfish. Then against my vibes just kind of dictate that I must say I like this fight. I'll put it in C tier. Maybe D tier, high D tier. It's not that good of a fight. Here we have a fight that I genuinely dislike though. I'll put Umu D tier, low D tier actually, perhaps E tier now I'm thinking about it more. Because this fight is just an absolute S tier fight. It's not as bad as like Mormu and Markov and other fights that we'll get to. Flukemorm. This is worse. Like, it has none of the issues that I dislike about Mormu or like Markov and stuff. It's just such a boring fight. I can't do anything. At least with Mormu, it's like over quickly. I can struggle and be patient here. I'm forced to be patient. Now, it's just annoying. Like, it's not hard. I don't lose to this fight. I don't even lose and think, holy shit, I shouldn't have lost. I just don't lose to this fight because it's not hard. It's just a pain to go through. It's just boring. I'll put it in E tier. I'm a bit over my rage. I just dread fighting this guy. It's just yeah. E tier fight. Winged Nosk. Nosk as well, it's not that interesting either. I'd put both Winged Nosk and Nosk in E tier. But my god. I know it has like the cool factor of being a cut boss. Like it's like this is how Nosk was supposed to look, I think. But I don't care. It's still bad. I think it was cut for a reason, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Ah, stupid of me. All right. Yeah, it just takes a while. It has some interest, like, no, it has no interesting attacks. This attack just removes the boss, like the hitbox, so you can't even do anything to, like, damage it. I think my favorite bosses are ones where you can dodge while attacking, find, like, small gaps in where you can find damage and stuff. God damn it. It spawned too late. I'm taking the risk. I should have taken the risk. I just thought I wouldn't get hit. This fight has none of that. It has this attack, like the streaking into you. That's the only attack you can actually hit him in. If he's flying on the side, you can try to hit him, but he just flies away. He's pretty fast. You don't, like, you can shoot soul at him, but you don't get opportunity to get soul. And the fact is you're just running away, so it's an awesome fight. Sly, when I played in the main game, I really didn't like this fight. I struggled with him, it was hard, I didn't even like him. Now I really do. I think I've kind of mastered him. There's still room to grow, but I've found nooks and crannies. I use him, like, Great Slash on him all the time. I found ways that I can attack, does that after that, blah 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 blah. I understand it. I see his patterns perfectly, and now it's just a fun fight. Yeah, no, that's not bad. I recognize the pattern. I mistook it for something else. That's cool. It's one of those fights where he just has a flurry of attacks and you try to find ways to deal damage. A lot of people might only see this attack as a way of doing damage. You can find nooks and crannies like that. Here you can attack. There's that. Here you can attack. Pretty much after every attack you can attack him. It would be cooler if you could like attack him during the attacks. And maybe you can, you know, I'm not that good. I'm not really using soul enough, I feel like. I think some of my main fights are where you can find good ways to shriek. But you can use like Grey Slash and shit. I like Grey Slash as well. That was my bad. Cool, cool. Fun fight, let's fight. And then like the second phase here is also interesting. It's not that interesting actually, but it's pretty short. So just like a reaction test, like can you do this? And like it's a skill check. Can you hit him? Can you like get close enough to the subblade that you don't get hit, but you still get an opportunity to attack him? Here you can use like Mark of Pride or Soul to attack him. But you can use Grey Slash as well, and which is cool because he's the nail master. He invented this attack, so it's cool that you have to use this attack to really attack him. If I didn't use Grey Slash, I wouldn't really be able to hit him much because my nail's length, like goddamn. Cool fight, cool fight. I'll put him in A tier as well, maybe B tier. He's not. I put Shio and like, yeah, he's in the same tier as Orimato, I feel like. I used to think poorly of him. No, I don't. Hollow Knight Silksong here. Hollow Knight. I don't even think I mentioned what Hollow Knight Silksong's original fight like rating was. I didn't like begin making a tier list before or after her. So I'll quickly say that she's a fun beginning fight because she's not hard at all. You can truly just defeat her with ease. You can just really bully her, which I like a lot. Just like the original fight, a lot of people might find the fight hard because they're really new to the game and stuff. Like one of the first fights, you know. But after that, once you really know the game, you can come back to the fight and you can truly destroy her, which I love. Come back to like being able to push her around, which works really well. Oh god, but this one is not the same. I cannot quite bully her. She makes a lot of these weird. She has a bit of a chaos element by making random spikes everywhere, which is difficult. Like absolutely her most annoying attack. You have to like secondary goal. Of course you gotta attack her, but first you gotta get rid of these things because they're dangerous. It's kind of interesting. It's a bit annoying knowing that you're wasting time attacking inanimate objects instead of her. But it's alright. It adds some stress. I think it's an interesting addition. And shows her like tool use as well. Generally, this is a good fight. I'll put it in B tier. Not good as other fights. B tier fight though. Where's Silksong, bro? Every time I look at her I think, oh my god, we haven't gotten Silksong yet, holy shit. So that of course brings it down a bit. B tier fight compared to like general gaming, A tier fight, but compared to Hollow Knight, B tier fight. I like Orimato better. I like Sly better. Love the fight anyway. Enraged Guardian. I'll put this in a D tier. The other version as well. I'm putting these two, like Enraged Guardian and the other one, I'm putting them in the exact same spot. My main issue with the not enraged fight is that it's just like that it kind of throws me off sometimes how slow he is, because this is the fight that I'm used to. The enraged one, that's the quickness I want. That's the one I've like practiced with. I'll put him in maybe D tier, E tier. Honestly, I don't know. It's quickly done. It's punishing because it does double damage. It's really easy though. I don't think much about it. Just a D tier. Worse than average. Not awful. Lost Kitten. I think I mentioned this earlier. I like. Oh my god. Oh my god. I like Lost Broken Vessel. A lot of fun. This is a lot quicker, and I love that. I'm really excited about how quick he is. It makes it a lot more fun to dodge around him. And it gives you more opportunity to attack during his attack and stuff. So I love that. I hate him just spawning random enemies. That's just annoying. And not a fun gimmick, like a chaos element that is not it's just not fun. Just something to add challenge pretty arbitrarily, I feel like. or as well as like the quickness. It's just kind of a shitty fight, I guess. Really uninspired. Also, like his other attack that I praised a bit, the headbanging, it's just been removed from this fight, which is kind of sad because this is like a hard attack that you can find a way to like abuse. You know, it's just a high skill for. You start headbanging, a lot of attacks are going out crazy. You got to be able to dodge those. But you can, instead of just dodging, you can embrace the chaos and just pogo on top of him. It's a lot of fun. You can't do this in this fight. This is just him doing like 3 different types of attacks. And one of them is to jump. And it's just... yeah, I don't know. Not fun. And then these are chaos things. Could have been better. Make him faster, give him some new moves. Remove like these glowy things and just add challenge a different way. It would have been a lot better. Wasted potential. I'm putting in a worse tier than his predecessor, just because I feel like I'm missing out. And it's not that hard. It's just these annoying, like, ghosts that are annoying. Drags the fight a bit down. It's just uninspired. Yeah, you know what I mean? When I look at that fight, I feel like this is just the worst. How is this like the second harder fight? Here we have an actual F tier fight. Probably my least favorite fight in the entire game. Like, worse than Markoth. Worse than Mormu. Just the worst fight in the entire game. Holy shit, this is annoying. It's just chaos fight, random. She teleports around all the time. It's hard to do really combos. You can't shriek her because she just teleports away after the first hit of shriek, so it's just a wasted spell. It'd be better to just shade cloak her. Or shade soul. What's it called? Desolate Dive? No. Vengeful Spirit. I keep calling it Shade Cloaker, which is, you know, this one. Dashing. Or Shade Soul. I don't know. Like that, I can't even hit her. So, what on? Here it's a bit annoying to hit her. Genuinely, my least favorite fight in the game. She decides whether or not you can have fun. It is not fun even when she allows you to have fun. It's just annoying. Her attacks are inspired. I like dodging around attacks and finding ways to deal damage. This is not the same thing at all. This is just a bunch of random shit around the place that you have to dodge, and then you have to follow around this hitbox and attack it. I'm not attacking the thing that's attacking me. It's just bad. It's not fun. How is it in the same game as like Nail Master or like Shio? Oh my god. When you get farther into the fight, it becomes even more chaotic. There's more and more ghosts appear when she's dying, and it's just annoying. Losing to her is such a pain. When you're not at 4 health, like I am now, there's really not a good reason to lose to her, except if it's like the first time you're fighting her, and it can be kind of annoying. So yeah, I don't know. Let's not think about that. Traitor Lord? I like this fight. In all bindings, it becomes a little less fun, because it's like, you get hit twice, you're dead. Which I think maybe is part of its charm, that it's a really punishing fight. And you can also like embodies the thing where you can dodge around him. Like here I jump above him pogo. It's cool. I should be using more soul. But you know, room to improvement. A lot of room to improve in this fight. My issue here is that I'm 2 hit and then I'm dead, and that's kind of it. I can't really take too many risks and experiment. Especially when I'm 48 minutes into a video. Like this has been a long time to get this far. I don't want to experiment now. Fighting him in Radiant might be fun. I know there's some like stuff I could do to make the fight quicker. Like when he jumps attack down, I can just walk forward and attack upwards. But I don't do that in all bindings because it's a bit too risky for my taste. Like, yeah, I don't know. So I'll put Traitor Lord in C2. It's alright. It's alright. White Defender. Tempted to put him in C2 as well. I'll put Dung Defender above him. Probably. Or maybe the same tier. This is like a fight that is much more inspired, I think. No, it's not really. Is it more inspired? This is just a harder version of the fight. This is how, like, Dung Defender in his peak, actually a formidable foe. He's not being, you can't bully him quite as well. Like when you go into ball form, you can't just like pogo him, like reverse pogo him, I suppose. And when he goes in the ground, you can't. Oh well, nice, well done, bro. Like when he goes in the ground, you can't dive him up. So it's a cool fight. Cool idea that now we're fighting like him in his prime. I like that. Is it a fun fight? Nah, not really. It's a chaos fight. Oh, whoa, what the fuck? I'm losing? I generally don't lose in this fight because it's just a bit of chaos. You get hit when you're unlucky, but you can just heal pretty easy unless you're unlucky. You know, I lose if I'm really unlucky, if I make a lot of mistakes in a row. Maybe I take a lot of risks and they don't pay off, but generally speaking, I can just get 3 hits on him, and then go into this corner and heal. Sometimes I get hit. I don't even think I needed to heal there, I just healed unnecessarily. Sometimes I get hit. Oh well, I just go and heal again. If I get hit again, oh shit, that's unlucky. If I get hit a 3rd time without like getting to heal, then something's off and I'm worried. But then this just doesn't happen. If he did double damage, I would hate him because there's a lot of chaos that is punishing and you couldn't just heal it away. So I'm glad it's not like that, but it could make me think more about this is a fight that I don't need to think about. I take a lot of risks, I just do a lot of damage, I take a lot of damage, and I heal it off anyway. So yeah. C tier fight, Dung Defender. Put him in C tier as well, maybe D. No, maybe B. They share C tier. Normal Dung Defender is a bit above this guy because I think it's fun to bully him. Like reverse pogo him, dive him out of the ground. You can really have, like once you're good at the game, you really feel you control him. Like you're the one controlling that fight, which is kind of an interesting gimmick. Here that is put on his head where he's kind of controlling the fight, where he's not letting you push him around. But it doesn't really work because he's not really controlling it either. A lot of attacks don't even hit me. They're just kind of random. I don't know. He gets a bonus point for just his voice though, so he's putting in beats here instead actually. I love him. Dung Defender, I love him. He's getting beats here just off how much I love him. Who's next? Don't remember. Oh shit. Next part of the Pantheon. Wait, I should get Soul. Fuck. Who is next? Who could it be? Soul Tyrant. Here's the fight that I remember about this game. It was my first fight that I really got stuck on. I reached, like, for some reason, I think I mentioned this before, when I reached the original version of Soul Tyrant, like not the Dream version, I didn't have double jump, I didn't have much of anything really. So it's really difficult for me to dodge those big waves and stuff. I had Dream Nail really quickly. Like, as soon as I beat the normal version, I saw I had the Dream version and I tried to fight it, and I got demolished over and over and over again. I got destroyed. It took me like 2 hours before my will was really starting to shake. Like, I've been trying this fight for 2 hours, I'm still not winning. Holy shit, this is difficult. But I kept going. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna win this fight. And I did. I beat him. And just because of that, just because of how like difficult it was for me, and how determined I ended up feeling, and like just the thrill of overcoming great odds, it put this fight in just an A tier. I'm about to say S tier. It's not that good of a fight, it's just meaningful to me. And I think that puts it in A tier. I won't put it in S tier because that is reserved for the absolute amazing fights. This is just a nostalgia almost. It symbolizes something for me. And it's just a fun fight as well. Like, he jumps around a lot, you gotta like chase after him, deal damage when you can. I think that's cool. And he has like the funny ground pound like mix up. I don't know, I love that. It's just it's just a fun little thing. It's like a fuck you. Don't think you can predict me like that. It's like a mix up, yeah, it's cool. I almost took damage from his staggered version. How did it survive for that long, that ball? Damn it. Damn it. Not that well done for me. Ah, fuck. He's so close to me. Fuck, dude, I'm taking a lot of damage from this vert. Like, the second phase, I should be doing perfectly. But I'm not. I'm just bad at it. And this time I took a lot of health. That shouldn't have happened. I could have used that for Markov and be a lot more risky, but I just didn't. He did not get pushed away there, what the fuck. Markov, F tier. Honestly, no floor Markov is the problem. Just him with a floor, not hard. I think I've like practiced him so much though that I'm starting to feel a bit of confidence. I think it's like Stockholm syndrome where I'm like, he's not that bad, he's kind of fun, you know. I've like put a lot of practice into this fight. But no, he does suck. Like, he has nothing that I like about generally. Like, my favorite fights are ones where they attack personally and I can dodge around them while attacking. This is not the case. I'm getting attacked by a bunch of flying swords that spawn out of thin air, and he's not even there to attack him. Like, I have a dodging phase, and then I get to attack him after I've dodged for long enough. I don't find that very fun. I have started, however, being a lot more risky and finding ways to attack him during the sword phase, like during the dodging phase that I just called it. Oh fuck. Oh man. But that's generally not the way to go about this fight. With all bindings P5, like, you want to be patient because you don't want to fuck up this late Pantheon. Because I just have less respect for my runs though, as other people might want. Like, they think they're going to this to win. I'm not. I'm going into this fight in order to kind of get it done with, just improve a bit, so I can do a lot of goofy shit, knowing that I'll just continue tomorrow. I have no rush to beat this game, which I think is very important for this fight. You gotta be patient. There's no rushing Markov, which you want to do because he's annoying. He's not that fun. You just want to get it over with. But you gotta put yourself into like a zen. You can't rush things. He doesn't rush things. Look at him. He's just floating there in circles. What is he doing? You don't know. You're not him. You gotta just wait around. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Do I play video games because I want to be patient and bored? No. No, that's not why I play video games. But Markov doesn't care about you. He just does what he wants. You have to be there and accept it. And that's why he's an F tier. Holy shit. Okay, now we're in a difficult part of the fight. You can't really go around attacking him anymore. Gotta wait for my turn. He's also on the bottom platform. I'm hoping he goes up a bit. He didn't. He's in a bit of an annoying spot to attack, but whatever. Dash slash on the is goated for that. Oh! I didn't see this. Oh my god, it's off screen. You kidding me? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, I could have healed here if I was a bit more aggressive, maybe. Yeah, I just thought about healing there. It wouldn't have worked out. Alright, I will not be casting Desolate Dive. No, what's it called? What's it called? What's it called? I kept forgetting the name. What the fuck? Vengeful Spirit. I won't be casting that. I want to heal. He's going to do this move. I'll just do this off right now, and then I'm going to stand here and heal. Unless he goes and melees me, I should be fine. Holy shit, he almost did. He got close. Alright. Patience, patience, patience. F tier fight. I don't want to be... And now he's in a spot where I can't hit him. This is like the no ice issue where he can just choose to not be hit. As well as like it's like a soft version of Elderhu, where Elderhu just kind of disappears off the map and you can't hit him. This guy just goes in a position where you shouldn't hit him. Like, once you know enough about this fight, you realize that there are times when you can hit him, times you can't, and you just gotta accept that. The better are you, the more times you find to attack him, but you know, it's like a weird bell curve where the worst players like, oh, I gotta attack him, and then the medium players will be like, no, I should just wait and not attack him, and then the best players find ways to attack him despite not being, like, perhaps not supposed to be attacking him. But there's really no reason to become a god of this fight. It's not fun to practice, so you shouldn't. Kind of like Radiant's second phase, I think. I watched the video on it. I haven't reached him for like at all, but I watched someone P5 all bindings Trolllictor, and he was showcasing what the I just watched this like final 3 fights, you know. Nightmare King Grimm, Pure Vessel, and Radiance, just to see how he was doing it, to get some ideas. I don't know, Radiance fights, he was just kind of patient during the second fight, the platform. He was just staying on the same platform for the entire fight, dodging attacks, not even hitting the Radiance for like 75% of the match. Just attacking when the Radiance allowed them to, like standing in the right spot. Which I thought was kind of strange. But I guess that makes sense. They are formidable. Well played, so. Oh, they didn't die from that? God damn it. Scary. I love that you can just hit them away with all bindings. My nail damage is so low that I can't kill them in one hit. That is usually a huge issue. Like, I can't kill the bugs in one hit either. But it's so convenient with the balloons. It's like, just a bit of a, yeah, you're fucked, but at least, you know, it's a heal little treat for you. Oh god. There's a lot of bugs here now. Oh, I was hoping that would kill the bug. Shit. I'm trying so hard to kill the bug. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just go over here and heal. There we go. Okay, that's dead. I got juked! No, I didn't even get juked. I just fucked up. Onto the wall. Don't wanna pogo him. That's scary. Uh-oh. I should probably have healed there, but I didn't. Oh my god. I should have definitely healed there. Man, I could have healed here if I wasn't that stupid. Oh my god, am I kidding? This is a Zote choke. God damn it. I'm gonna try to heal here. I need this heal. Oh. Okay. Huge Zote choke. Yeah, shit. Dodge into the balloon. I saw them explode. I assumed that the hitbox wouldn't linger that long. I know they do. So that was just a fuck up. I shouldn't have healed there, I realized, but I feel like in that fight, as well as like Dung Defender, there's just chaos fights where a lot of shit's happening. I could not guarantee that I wouldn't get hit. Like, I could risk trying to fight him without getting hit, or I could risk healing and maybe getting hit while healing, you know, and then I wouldn't be a net neutral, right? I had a good feeling that I wouldn't get hit before my healing was done, which I was correct about. But then I dodged into a balloon that did double damage, so that was kind of stupid. Yeah, shit. Fuck up on my part. Zote choke. If I should rate Zote, I'd give him D tier. He's not fun. He's hard and punishing and chaotic. Not very fun. But he's not awful. So yeah. Didn't reach the big 3. I couldn't showcase my awesome Nightmare King prowess. They'll have to wait for another time. See ya.